Good morning. It's me, Pearl from Pearl and the Prayers, and this is Tuned in Tarot. And we are here to take a look at the balance between the divine masculine and divine feminine aspects of self, understanding that whatever state we find this energy in, we can expect to see that reflected back to us in our interactions with others, in our external environment. And if we want to see changes, we have to make changes inside of ourselves. Good morning, Lena. And today we are going to look specifically at what those two sides of self would have to say if they were to speak. So this is the higher self, and this would be our divine counterpart. When we listen to the masculine messages or the feminine messages, it is a combination of energy that would be in one person. So when you come here, you learn information about what your feminine side of self would say and what your masculine side of self would say, and your person will reflect that accordingly. So I think we will start today with the masculine energy, but I'm going to start off with this tarot card from, Aleister Crowley, because I wanted to start every reading from now on with a theme that is for the highest good. So instead of, good morning, Elizabeth, how are you? So instead of having our base motives be the outcome, like the messages serving our ego, I want to look at how these messages can serve the highest good of all, right? So if we get a card of separation, what is in the highest good is separation. If we get a card of union, what's in the highest good is of union, right? So today I said, how will these I cannot talk today. I wonder if there's somebody who's feeling tongue-tied. How will these messages help the twins come into union, and what will be for the highest good? And we are getting the Empress. So this is very interesting. This is an energy of gestation. And of course, during the time of gestation, we need to really take care of ourselves and nurture ourselves. We also are tending to wait for something. What we're waiting for in this case is the integration of the divine feminine energy. So what would be in the greatest good and the highest good right now is for the masculine and feminine to be united into that Empress Emperor divine counterpart union, and for the feminine to be honored as equal and lifted. For the person who identifies in masculine energy to balance the feminine within self, and for an external manifestation of union whereby the feminine becomes wife, mother, etc. That will be in the highest good. We also have on this card images of freedom. There's an eagle. This pelican is about mothering energy. There are bees here that represent the work that it takes to become this energy. So that is in the highest good. All right. So honoring and lifting up the divine feminine. Let's start with the masculine side and see what the masculine energy has to say. Oh, and I'm good, thank you. Just wanted to get right to it today. All right, divine masculine in the headspace. So this is, let me get this, make sure I have the actual spread in front of me. I forget this one's on the computer screen versus the other one, which is on a notebook. And yeah. So this is how I feel about the connection. Ace of Cups in the headspace and the King of Cups in reverse in the heart space. I don't hate this because what I'm feeling is divine. First of all, divine masculine is saying this connection has taught me how to love. It has taught me where I lack emotional mastery, and it has taught me how to connect with the divine. It's taught me to fill my own cup, and it is filled, and I do love you, and I am wanting to take care of our union and nurture our union. And my lack of expression, my silence, even though it has caused a lot of issues, it has really allowed me to fill up this cup. And I have gratitude for the space and time that I have had to be able to work on this aspect of myself. And I really want to pour everything out now. I really want to express everything. And I feel very overwhelmed by how much I love you and how much love I have. And just the concept of unconditional love itself is sort of blowing my mind. And then these are the things I'm hiding from you. We have the Eight of Cups upright in the head space and the Seven of Cups in the heart space. I'm walking away from any other options. In case you weren't sure about it, I made sure that I have this Ace of Cups here in the center. I'm walking away from the other 7 cups, right? I have made my choice. There will be no other options for me. I am choosing to give my cup to you, my divine feminine. These are the things I seek forgiveness for. This is Temperance coming out with the devil in reverse, which is nutty. This is literally countering energy for if you're very much in the shadow of the devil, you heal. But this is forgiveness. So divine masculine is saying, I'm sorry for how long it took me or is taking me to face these demons. I'm sorry that I didn't believe in the protection of this union, this flame here. I'm sorry that I was in bondage to my ego. And I'm sorry that I was honestly so patient with myself about it and didn't work harder and faster, because I feel a lot like I wasted time, and I'm trying not to feel that way. But I'm sorry, and I need you to forgive me for how long it has taken for me to clean up these messes. So these are the things I want to say about the present moment. Justice in the head space and the Lovers in reverse in the heart space. I feel like I'm getting my karma for the other options that I had considered in the past, for the other energy that I allowed to come in between us to block this union or keep us from coming together. If you walk away from me and choose other options, I honestly feel like that would be fair. I don't want that to happen, but I feel like I would deserve it for how long I have been making you wait and for how much time I need to continue to heal. Since what I'm really sorry for is that I'm healing this toxicity within me, and that's what's taking me so long. I'm learning from our connection how to love myself, but that process is preventing me from being able to come forward on your timeline. And I feel like if you see other people, it is like I can't really say anything about it. It would be just. I also want to bring us justice, and I want to do justice to this union and be able to come back together into a union. Holy shit. I just don't even quite get this. Okay. This position is, these are the things I want from you. We're getting the Chariot in the headspace, the Knight of Pentacles in the heart space with the 8 in the reverse in the heart space with the 8 of Wands. This is an incredible amount of energy, very fast moving forward motion. And it's just so crazy because I feel like this should be on the divine feminine side in this position, where I feel like the feminine is the one that would be like, I really need you to level this up with me, take this to the next level, stop withholding, stop moving so slowly, and give me this communication as quickly as possible. Like, definitely really, really need this. Like, so how interesting to see this in divine masculine's position, because he's saying to the feminine, I want you to surrender control of how long it takes for me to communicate with you. Yes, my dear, this is a collective reading. However, I will be doing live readings later on TikTok. And if you're here about your person, you're going to get the tea, because this is both sides of themselves and you'll get a lot of information here. So worth sticking around. I will be doing TikTok readings later today, though, live TikTok for personal readings. Okay, so divine masculine, very interesting. Divine feminine, surrender control to me. Allow me to protect this union. Surrender control of how long it's taking me to deliver this to you, this offer, and to communicate with you. That's what I want from you. I want you to surrender this control over this. I want you to relieve this pressure, right? Because this is what you want. I want to level up. I want to take this to the next level with you, but I need to take my time. Oh, son of a bitch. These are the things I've been longing for and to tell you. So this is the 9 of Wands upright, and the Ace of Cups again in reverse. So divine feminine, I have been longing for this healing to take place that will allow for me to tell you how much that I love you, to pour out everything that is in my cup that I've been filling. And I have been longing for the alone time where I can take you off and tell you these things. And I've been longing for you to understand that I've been broken and healing my wounds, the things that have been there since I was young. And I've needed to be alone to do that, because I couldn't give you this love until I figured out where that lack was coming from within me. And I feel him saying that it's you that showed me this, because the moon is here. You can't see because of my stupid ass camera, but sorry, camera. But the moon is there, so it's like I have figured this out through my journey to you, which has been really difficult and challenging, and almost torn me apart. These are the things I need right now, and that I'm prepared to give you in return. I need you to wait for me. I just want to punch him right in the kisser. I need you to wait for me. I've asked for something, you've asked for something, and You know it's coming, right? This is also the twin flame journey here card, the Two of Wands. I need to complete these steps, but we are so very close. And if you can wait for me, then I will give you all of this. I will release any past Ten of Cups, any past karmic situations will be cleaned up, and I will release them. I will have a clear idea of what I really desire. I will get my happiness from within because I will have healed and I will be able to get to this pinnacle, which is this unconditional love of myself. And I will be able to share my happiness with you instead of giving it to you or getting my happiness from you. I will just be able to share it with you. So this is what I need. I need the time to complete my journey. And if you can do that for me, then I will give you this happiness. But remember, right above this position is this that he said about the present moment, which is, I know that it is fair if you seek other lovers because I'm asking you to wait. And I accept that it would be just justice if you were to not wait because of what I have put you through, basically dealing with my karmic cleanup. And that's not just about a person. When I say karmic, I'm not the kind of reader that talks about like the other woman or another person as the karmic so much as I'm talking about the whatever was blocking the masculine. Because if there's a cheating or there's other people involved, those are just manifestations of an external third party energy, which is a wound somewhere that's happening. So when I say karmic cleanup, I really mean learning my lessons, cleaning up the messes that I've made, apologizing, etc. This is a collective reading, just so you know, but I will be doing live readings later on TikTok. You can find all my links below. If you would like a personal reading, I do need to get paid, actually. So this gives me a perfect moment. People ask for free readings all the time, and I do 2 hours of free readings almost every day. And this is my job. So if you would like a personal reading that is not just collective, you can go to pearlsprayers.com and you can book a personal reading. You can also click support. I'm trying to buy a car and go back to live with my son on the East Coast. I need a lot of financial stability to do that, and it comes from the people who benefit from my messages. So please go there, support me, follow me there, find all my links there, and hours and hours and hours of free readings. You'll get a lot of advice about career and opportunities with in relationships, all from all the free content I already have available. All right, this is the final position, or not the final position. This position is, these are the things that I hope for us. We have the Mother of Swords in reverse, and the 10 of Wands in reverse. So this is, I hope that you will release the defensiveness that you have against me. I hope that you will give me clarity about how I can share these messages I have with you, because I do want to communicate with you. And I hope I will be able to see a strategy or a way to be able to do that. These are the things I promise to do about the way I feel. Oh my God. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands in reverse. I promise I will choose to stop making you wait. I promise I will end the wait. I promise that I will stop trying to plan or strategize this, that I will stop juggling you with any other options. Like I said, what I was hiding from you is that I'm walking away from any other opportunities. I only want to be with you, and I promise that I will do this, and I promise I will complete this journey, that I will come into alignment within myself. Great. I look forward. I might be gray when it happens, but I look forward. All right, this is what I want to do to you and what I want you to do to me. So what I want to do to you, Divine Feminine, this is the whore, the Empress card from the Sluttist Tarot. And what I want to do to you is, first of all, I want to stop making you wait for this sacred union. I've made you wait long enough, and I want to stop making you wait for that. And I want you to belong to me if you'd like to, with your permission, of course. But if you would be mine and no one else's, I would make me feel pretty great about things. And I want you to, this is the Prince of Swords. I want you to feel brave to try new things with me, things you've never tried before. I want you to feel safe. I want you to feel comfortable with me doing that. I feel like I want to watch some things with you, probably. I'm sure that will be fun. Anyway, that's what Divine Masculine wants to do. Okay, let's go over to Divine Feminine side now, and we're going to check in on her side, and then we're going to go back over to the masculine side. We'll get a final message for the feminine from the masculine, from the animal spirit deck, and then we'll get some shamanic medicine and a theme for the Divine Masculine to work on. But for now, we're going to do the Divine Feminine. This is how I feel about the connection. Divine Feminine, you never cease to amaze me. What's really funny is when I started the shuffle, typically I shuffle the masculine side first, and then the feminine side of self. It's just like a left to right thing. I'm sure it's also like a ingrained patriarchal thing to just take care of the man side first, noting that to self. But regardless, I typically do that. However, occasionally, because I shuffle to music, which I put all the songs. Hey, I've been putting the songs in the description box, but forgetting to tell you about it. You should always check the description box. That's all I'm going to say. But I have put them in there so that you can see some of the lyrics that came up during the shuffle. Occasionally, the first song that will come on, I will know will be a feminine song versus a masculine. So I will shuffle for her side instead of masculine. And that's what happened today. But I had this funny thing happen that when I finished her side, I can see the top and bottom of the deck. I can't see the rest of the cards. I keep them turned over. But the top and bottom of the deck I could see, and I was like, wait, is this her side or Divine Masculine side? Because the cards could come up from the masculine. It's an interesting reading. But we saw this. So I'm using the Crow Tarot today in the headspace, and I am using the seven of Pentacles. That's true, but it is from the Ostara Tarot. This is my favorite fall themes here. So we're getting the 9 of Cups in reverse in the headspace and the 7 of Pentacles. Again, this was actually the top of the deck in yesterday's reading, which was the obstacles removed reading. So very interesting because this was the energy surrounding Divine Feminine's obstacle, and it's still in her heart space today. The 7 of Pentacles is an energy of patience. The 9 of Cups, one of wish fulfillment. And when it's in reverse, it's about no longer hoarding and finally being able to express yourself. So Divine Feminine is saying about the connection. I planted some seeds with my wishes, basically. I wished for something. I wished for you. And I planted those seeds. And I feel like it is definitely time to harvest what I have planted, and to 7:11 on the clock, to hear this expression of love that I just heard from your tell me everything side of self. But I want to hear it. I want to experience all of the abundance that I have been working for. And I'm afraid of what I've wished for to a certain extent. I'm afraid because these are the things I'm hiding from you. The Emperor in reverse in the headspace, and the King of Cups in reverse in the heart space, which is in union with your King of Cups in reverse in your heart space. So that's complete union. What I'm hiding from you is that I am afraid. I am afraid that I have wished for somebody that is just like the person who destroyed me once before. And I have little evidence right now to show me that that's not true. So I'm just really afraid of you. I'm afraid of your stubbornness. I'm afraid of your inability to express yourself. I worry that these are things that will plague us, not just go away once we come into union, but continue, because I'm concerned that I'm choosing a person who has the same characteristics of the person that I left behind, or other people that I've been involved with in the past, or the distorted sides of my own parenting that I experienced. Yeah, I'm afraid of you and of what you do to me and of how I feel emotionally overwhelmed by the control you have over me. And it's wearing me down. These are the things I seek forgiveness for. I can never remember if this is the Knight of Cups or not. I think it is. Knight of Cups and the Strength card in reverse. But let me double check. Because then one time I was like, wait, is it the Knight of Wands? But I think it's the Cups. I think it's the Cups. Maybe I'll memorize this deck soon. I mean, I just got it. I shouldn't give myself such a hard time. Yes, it's the Knight of Cups. There, see? So Divine Feminine is saying strength is about controlling the ego, when it's in reverse, it's about feeling weak. It's about having a hard time controlling our beastly side of self. And in this case, the lemniscate, the strength of the connection is coming up for me. So I'm seeking forgiveness for really not believing in the strength of our connection at times and seeking other offers, looking at the other fish in the sea. But I told you what I'm hiding from you. So the reason that I am doing this is because I'm afraid from the behaviors that you exhibit that I have wished for somebody that is not going to be good for me, right? So my ego is going into a protective mode. I'm protecting myself from the thing that I want, because what I really want is to hear this offer of love come from your mouth to my ear. Right? I want to see it. So I'm sorry that it's difficult for me to believe in it, because all I want is to be able to receive this offer from you. These are the things I want to say about the present moment. This is the King of Wands upright and Temperance in reverse, which we got over here. Listen, I'm sorry. I already told you. I'm sorry that I really can't control my reactivity right now, but I am so fucking pissed off at you that you are taking this long to take action. I am so out of balance in regards to this, right? My emotions about this are so strong because I know that you know how strong this connection is, how powerful it is, how important. And you still won't fucking do anything. Why? Right? This is how I feel right now. I am so impatient. I am so frustrated, furious. And that's, I said, I'm sorry. I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about it, but I'm fucking mad at you. Especially when you come at me with this bullshit. Oh, relinquish control. Don't see anyone else. Oh my God. And the really frustrating thing is, I feel Divine Feminine is like, if you told me, if you would just express to me why I need to wait. Like if you were like, listen, I need to go to rehab, or I need to get a new job, or I need to do this, or I need to do this, that, and the other thing. If you just would express it to me, then maybe I would have like compassion, or I would be like, okay, or I could at least get the opportunity to give you my input on this decision you keep making for the both of us. Maybe you would say to me, I need to go take care of this. And I would be like, babe, I love you, but I am 40. My reproductive organs are, there's a deadline on those. And I waited 13 years. So I got to let you go. I would have the ability to say this to you in person. I would get the opportunity to be part of the decision you keep making for me. That's why I fear you. Because you don't seem to value my decision, my input. You don't seem to trust me. And so I'm impatient with that. And you know that I'm justified because you told me that. If you need to go be with someone else, that makes perfect sense to you because you know how unfair the dynamic is if you continue to withhold this cup from me. Come on. All right. Now we're getting, what is this? These are the things I want from you. The Page of Wands in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. Interesting. I want you to release this immature communication style and give me something solid. It can be small, but I need this airy-fairy bullshit. Like, oh, whispers in the winds of the lyrics of the songs that you're choosing for your playlist. Like, come on, bro. You're still doing that? You know, when I was doing that a lot, I was like 14 making mixtapes, okay? Right? It's childish. It's really childish. If you're going to New York before I can do it, by the way, which is also frustrating, please just fucking find a way to tell me in an actual tangible way. I need you to start taking these steps to show me that you're actually maturing. This can't with this reading. My God. These are the things I've been longing for and to tell you. The Eight of Swords upright, which is an interesting thing to long for. the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Sun. I've been longing for, honestly, to feel safe. I haven't felt safe with you ever. That's why I put up boundaries around myself. That's why I protect myself. Because, like I said, I'm afraid of you. I'm afraid from the behavior that you show me that you aren't the divine masculine, that you are some kind of karmic person that I should protect myself from. So I really long for a feeling of safety with you. And I long for you to release this protection you have that's keeping you from me. And if you could just stop withholding, this is what I long to tell you. If you can stop withholding this offer and just, what did I say? The divine feminine would want. The Chariot, the Knight of Pentacles, and the communication there. And there was the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And here it is over here. The union is astonishing, per usual, which frustrates me to no end. Except that's the meaning, that's the purpose, is just this union. Not the physical union, but this spiritual one where all the cards line up. Because they're in alignment with their higher selves. That's what we're looking for, okay? I long for you to stop protecting yourself from me, to give me a reason to feel safe enough to wait for an offer like this. And then I would willingly allow you to take the time you need and be happy with it. If I felt safety, if I felt security, I long for security. If I felt securely attached with you, I wouldn't care how long you needed. If you're like, hey, I need to go into, I can't see anybody for 2 years because of this program I'm in. And I'd be like, okay. All right, I'll see you in 2 years. You want me to send you care packages while you're there? But you won't allow us that security. You keep withholding this offer, which is withholding our opportunities for happiness in both of our lives. This is what I need right now and what I'm prepared to give you in return. This is the 5 of Wands. I need you to clean up this mess that you have made, where there's another wand fucking up our 4 of Wands experience here. I don't know what the other wand is about. I don't know if it's a person, place, or thing. But whatever it is, I need you to clean it up. If you can clean it up, I will stop being immature as well. Here's the Page of Wands in reverse. Just like I wanted from you. Hey, can you stop giving me these immature communications and start making small steps to actually give me something solid and tangible? If you can show me that you're cleaning up this mess, that you're actually learning things, I will stop withholding communication from you. I will stop being immature about the way that I communicate with you. I will give you something solid. But as long as I feel this impasse energy with you, this internal struggle, this something is coming between us thing, there's nothing for me to say. What more could I say? These are the things I hope for us. The 2 of Pentacles, which the Divine Masculine promised over here. The 2 of Pentacles and the Empress, which is the theme. So Divine Feminine is saying, I hope that you will choose me. I hope that you will prioritize me that you will prioritize our connection. I hope that we will both stop this back and forth business and just integrate this feminine energy. Bring me into your life. Allow me to play an even role with you so that we can be healthy and healed. Also, that's a gorgeous empress. All right. This is what I promise I will do about the way I think and feel. Okay. I will reciprocate with you. This is death, and apparently I got a third card. It is the Eight of Wands in reverse. If you will stop resisting the end of this period of no communication, I will communicate with you. I will reciprocate with you, but I need to see that there is a transformation taking place. Because right now, I don't see any change in our communication. Nothing. I released my twin 20 days ago. 20 days ago. And in 20 days, there has been no change. Nothing. So I promise, if there is no change, I will not communicate with you. This is what I promise you. If you continue to resist this transformation, you won't hear from me. If you want to receive communication from me, if you want me to reciprocate with you, you must rebirth the communication. But I'm not doing it for you. It's not happening. I'm done being the masculine and the feminine. I am the feminine energy. I am the empress. I don't chase. I attract. And if you don't come to my throne, someone else will. And that is why, if you don't change the dynamic is not going to change. And the thing is, I'm okay with that. Are you? Because I'm okay with it. Because I'm an empress. And this guy doesn't match me. This person is in shadow, not in the light. So that's where we are. Hopefully, you will transform and communicate. And when I see that happening, then this is what I would like to do to you. This is the Seven of Swords. It is upright, and she's on the phone. I would like to, I think, keep you guessing how I'm going to please you. I would like to have a little strategy, have some surprises I'd like to pull out for you that you don't quite expect from me, and give you those kind of things. And this is what I want you to do to me. This is the Tower, and it is in reverse. And this bed here is empty. I want you to come and sleep with me in my bed. I want you to take me out of this place of isolation. I want you to completely shift and change this for me so that I am no longer on my own alone. And I want you to initiate this sexual connection. You got to talk to me. That's it. These tell me everything spreads are going to get pretty boring if the divine masculine doesn't start speaking up. That's all I can say about that. All right, let's go back over to the masculine side and give him a chance to speak one last time. He is using this message from Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. And there is a reversal, so it is the protection message. So I shall read it to you as if he were speaking to you. And this is what he is saying. I'm ruminating and turning thoughts around and around in my head, but not getting nearer to a decision or a solution. I have analysis paralysis, basically. I need to let my mind rest now and allow my intelligence to mingle with the mysteries of intuitive guidance, releasing my tight hold on facts and unsolved puzzles, whether it be this relationship or any other aspects of my life. Right now, it might be a good time for me to think about something else altogether and release my grip on needing to know whether this is going to work out. When my thought processes are muddied by fear and anxiety, I allow spirit to lead me back to the right use of my intelligence. So I'm going to take a break, relax, and release this worry. Soon, the smart choice will become clear to me. More facts might be needed, more digging for information, and more questioning. When seeking to learn more, I'm going to enjoy the process of using my thinking prowess and allow all the elements of my intelligence to reliably guide me now once I've given my mind a rest. So Divine Masculine is really just like, normally he would be reading, like I would normally read that to you, but I knew intuitively that this is what he's needing to tell you about what he's doing. He's been trying to think of a way to solve this puzzle, and it's 7:33 on the clock. He can't even move. Like he can't do anything because of this constant rumination. So he just needs some time. He just needs a break. Cool. Go enjoy my city that I can't go to. Love that for you. Go take a break because your mind is so challenged. I have no compassion today. Go away, ego. Fuck. All right. The medicine that Divine Masculine needs is continuation, the medicine wheel. So the medicine wheel circles around you as you step within its sacred space and feel part of the continuation of life. Life is a circle. What goes around comes around. This is all about karma. When you can accept this, you are more able to learn from each situation you encounter and can move forward. Allow Medicine Wheel to cement your personal philosophy and beliefs as you offer it your prayers and intentions. Medicine Wheel gives you access to the energies of the 4 cardinal directions, the spirits of the land, crystal stones, and anything else you wish to place within it. Imagine a piece of land that is sacred to you and picture yourself building a personal medicine wheel on it. Or you may wish to build one for real. Your wheel reflects your strengths and weaknesses as well as what you need to learn and gain. It is a shamanic map representing your life, a circle of awareness, and the wheel of the year. When you walk within the wheel, your direction will align with the great powers of spirit. Continue balanced as part of the circle of life. What goes around comes around. A situation will not resolve until you act to change the outcome. A past issue needs to be readdressed, a wild goose chase. As you learn from an experience, a new situation presents itself. Medicine Wheel speaks. Built on mountain, land, or mound, continuing to come around. Life's a circle, walk the wheel, connect with spirit, learn, and heal. Well, you better go act. That's all I got to say. I don't know what else to tell you. And, of course, your theme for this week is death. It's either choosing to completely end this connection and fully walk away so that the divine feminine can be free, or ending your behaviors that perpetuate the separation and bringing about the rebirth of the connection. No longer resisting, as divine feminine is saying over here. Resisting this transformation of the connection so that the communication can take place. Ending that and being reborn. Okay, let's go look at divine feminine. What I'm scared. Do you want to say to the masculine before we go? What the? Well, look at that. Divine Feminine wants to talk about watching and waiting. Let's see. Let's look in the correct book. We've got Seahorse Spirit number 53. Divine Feminine would like to say to the masculine. God damn it. Hovering gracefully, the seahorse observes with the perspective of one who is not engulfed by the drama, remaining at a distance from all the turbulence. I appear at this time to remind you of the need to be neutral and gain perspective. My message to you is not my circus, not my monkeys. I want you to know that even if you are tempted to jump into the fray and try to fix things, the best way to serve yourself and others right now is to remain calm and simply watch and see. Whatever your query, I ask you to step back from it. Be willing to explore things from different angles rather than a single one, and just observe what is possible. From the perspective of the position of the neutral observer, you will discover a myriad of opportunities and a deeper understanding of what you seek and why. And you will know beauty, truth, love, and wisdom. So take another look at the situation. Take another look. You keep prioritizing stuff, and I know that when I fully walk away into my next relationship, if that's what ends up happening because you don't make a move, I know the amount of regret that is there for you. Losing this opportunity. You really need to take a good hard look. This is the medicine, the shamanic medicine that Divine Feminine needs. This is Middle World. And I've never got this one before. And it looks like the sun. It's got the sun and the horse here. Middle World. Sounds like an in-between type of a thing, Divine Feminine. Let's see. Oh, no, it's the present. Middle World wants you to remember where you have come from as well as where you reside. The responsibilities that Middle World brings can be a struggle, and you sometimes find it hard to cope or have feelings of not belonging. Have you felt as if you are a stranger upon this planet or wished you could go home? Middle World understands and respects your desire to journey to other dimensions. Are you longing to enhance your connection with spirit, or are you seeking to escape? To balance and harmonize with the web of life, it is important to acknowledge your residency in the physical world. Middle World is full of trials, tribulations, blessings, and achievements. You are here to learn and to flower. Journey to the lower and upper worlds of the Tree of Life to access wisdom and healing abilities, and bring them back here to your home in Middle World. When you journey in Middle World, you are in present time, traveling through the physical landscape. Restore balance and embrace all that is seen and unseen. Our here and now is largely based on media information, much of which creates an illusion of separation. Many perceive the present as the only reality open to us. The present we have created is not without roots or branches. Do not become lost in this middle world of paradoxes and conundrums. Look ahead to the branches and be mindful to tend to your roots. Stop living in the past. Your desire for yesteryear is holding you back. Fears for the future do not serve you. Release your worries. Make a list of all you are grateful for. Meditate to help you focus on the present. Striking a balance between roles is key. Middle World speaks. The place that you reside is here upon this earth realm. Have no fear. Live firm betwixt and in between. Connect with all, seen and unseen. So be in the present moment. Find the things that you can be very grateful for right now. I keep finding things to be grateful for, even as things get complicated, I just keep finding things to be grateful for. I do. So keep doing that. Keep meditating. when you feel yourself thinking a lot about the masculine energy, distract yourself and try to be very present in this moment, because there's really nothing that we can do to manifest for another person. We can really only focus on our own energy within self. And so take the messages from these both sides of self and apply them to you. And I see your messages, but this is a collective reading. If you need a personal reading, you can go to pearlsprayers.com and click the link to book a personal reading there. Thank you. All right, the theme for you this week, Divine Feminine, is the moon. And it is to work on these subconscious limiting beliefs that are still present. Don't hate me, I'm just the messenger, but these things are still present within you. So I really do need you to start to find a way to dig into those hidden things that are keeping you from being able to move on, right? Because we're still in this place where we are having the thing that we were hiding from the masculine is this fear of his energy, this fear of the shadow traits of him, that he won't be kind, that he's going to be manipulative and forceful and demanding and controlling. And these things are coming from past experiences that need to be cleaned up. Remember, you asked, like, you were so pissed. You're like, listen, bitch, clean up your mess. Hey, the person you're mad at is yourself. The person who has trouble with commitment is yourself. Like, you have trouble committing to treating yourself with the love that you are feeling for someone else. I know you desperately want the answer to be that the other person has to do something for this to work. I do agree with you that if the masculine doesn't come to be with you, then the masculine energy is not working with you and you can't work with that person. So it's 7:44 on the clock. There are things you do need to learn in a union, in a relationship. What that means is you have to choose another relationship to learn the things you need to learn. Because what's happening is you're waiting for this masculine energy, so you're not learning anything. There's stuff that has to be learned in union. So you need to go into union. And that means you have to stop waiting for someone who's not going to do that with you right now. He said over here, I need time to heal. So go get into a different union right now. Release the limiting beliefs that are preventing you from this, because that is going to help you. I promise. It will not hurt you to be in love and feel love and learn about love with another person. That will not be a bad thing for you. Love is never a bad thing. So when you come from a place of love and enter into a place of love, you will learn about love. And if that person that is your masculine, your twin that you're focused on, if that person comes back when you're deeply in love with someone else, you will be at an impasse. But you won't be bothered about it because you'll still have love for that person in your heart space. Your ego will not be attached. You will just know that that person taught you how to be in this really amazing, loving relationship that you're in now. And you'll feel gratitude for them. That is the mystery of this connection. It gives you the ability to heal the wounds of self-love. It's not about learning to love masculine. It's about learning to love yourself and not being in relationships because of somebody else's needs is not loving. Just like it wouldn't be loving if divine masculine took your need to walk away as an ultimatum and tried to come in and be for you what he wasn't ready to be. If he did that, you would end up experiencing a lot more grief that could potentially harm the union. So don't fault the masculine person you're focused on for not coming forward when they're not healed. Thank them. They're doing that for you, not to you, right? All right, let's close out the reading with the final messages from Spirit. The first message is the protection message from Ant Spirit. Time to collaborate. Interesting. As I was just saying that we need to collaborate in order to complete these lessons that need to be learned. Do you really believe that you have to do everything yourself? Do you believe that somehow any help you get will be disappointing or not good enough? Perhaps it's time to address your issues of control and bias toward the negative. It doesn't matter where or why you came to be pessimistic or mistrustful. The fact that Ant Spirit is showing up now is a sign that you have an opportunity to heal and to relearn to trust that others will show up for you in a genuine way. Ant Spirit wants you to remember that your expectations and limiting beliefs are a vibrational offering that draws in the opposite of what you desire. Spirit wants to help you and will send collaborative partners your way. It's time to see the universe as conscious and connected, loving and helpful, but you must participate in this activity of co-creation. Creating reality is not just about dreaming. If you are feeling orphaned from community, reach out and communicate. If you feel vulnerable, know that being present in your vulnerability can help you draw in someone who wants to assist you. Trust in your partnership with Spirit, and your outer conditions will start to reflect that. Then you will see the miracles waiting for you, including partners who appear ready to lend a hand. So focus on the relationship with Spirit, because that is the one that you want to manifest outside of self, right? Focusing on your person is a person. It's a human. It's a being that is, riddled with insecurities and selfishness and ego-based motives, okay? Spirit is free of those things. So focus on that relationship as much as possible. And that is the same. It is the same. It is, you can talk to Spirit. You can ask for help. You can ask for, everything that you could possibly do with a partner, you are able to do with Spirit. So focus on that relationship right now. Collaborate with Spirit. Ask, how do I get to the point where I need to go? I keep saying, you know what is best for me. Only you know what is best for me. Only you know what is best for me. I don't know because my ego tells me lies. It gives me illusions. It confuses me, right? Only you know what is best for me. So show me the way. Show me the way. And it always happens. You are getting this shamanic medicine of trickster energy, and this is challenge. So we've gotten this trickster energy before. It's interesting because it's about using wisdom. It's about being clever. It's time to recognize a great imbalance in the way you live, which can no longer be sustained. Your barriers need to come down and you must relinquish control. Trickster leads you to an unfamiliar world. Embrace it. Change your perspective, some of which stems from your upbringing and others' expectations and opinions. Forget what you deem as right or wrong. The apparent chaos around you is some of your greatest teachings and experiences, if you choose to see it as such. How else can you grow and evolve? Whoever or whatever pushes your buttons is merely a reflection of what you need to release. Be assured that once the lesson is realized, it will affect you no more and will never present itself again. So let Trickster lead you on an unpredictable and merry dance. Be light of heart, ask questions that no one else would dare to, and see the humor within each situation until you recognize the path you walk is never certain. You will have fun along the way with the medicine of Trickster as your companion. Move out of your comfort zone and embrace new challenges. Stop procrastinating, for your purpose awaits. Release control, judgment, and expectation. A surprise direction is a great blessing. An opportunity disguised in a situation is just what you've been waiting for. Trickster speaks, upside down and inside out, 'tis what my medicine's all about. Chaos and change I bring with me in order that you truly see. All right. I'm going to give you the final message. Before I do that, one final reminder to please go to pearlsprayers.com, click support, and send a donation to help me raise enough money to get back to my son over on the East Coast. I would really appreciate that. You could also send me decks, which helps to change up the imagery on my website. There's a button for that. You can book personal readings, which from now until the new year, I will be doing virtually, but after the new year, they will all be pre-recorded, except for client work, which will be a different program. So if you want to be able to see me and talk to me virtually this way, you have until the end of December. After that, I will be moving to a just pre-recorded only. So I will still be personally answering your questions, but you'll just receive a video from me because I just don't have the time that I need to be able to really connect with each person. I just don't have the time or the energy to do it. So I'm going to have to change how I do things, but I'll still be giving you all the messages. So pearlsprayers.com is also where you can hear my music. I am going into the studio next week. I decided that I would record a song called Bison and Butterfly. Again, that was not the song I was going to do originally, but I am going to go it back in. It's going through some drastic changes, although the core is still the same, and I'm excited about it. And so I'm starting to feel a little bit more excitement about that music again. So I always have fun when I go into the studio. I'm excited for that. So next week might be a little different schedule-wise, but for this week, I will be back tomorrow morning for the release and rebuild spread. On Saturday, I will do something. I don't know if I'm going to do Tell Me Everything or maybe something a little different that day. Some people ask me about career stuff, so I might do a career reading on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'm going to do a special Halloween reading. Brief reading. I'm probably just going to use 2 decks, and I think it might be some interesting things about communication behind with the veil, with our ancestors, that kind of a thing. And then I will answer questions for free after that on Instagram on Sunday. There won't be a reading with Grace Strega that day. She's going to be in Salem, which I think is cool. I've been there many times because I used to live in Massachusetts, and it's really fun at Halloween. But I will still be answering questions on Sunday. So here is your final message. A final message from Spirit for this week is beautiful. It is the Princess of Cups. This is a Page of Cups energy. This is true love, innocence, naivete, apologies, the willingness to just express vulnerability, goofiness, awkwardness, and the early stages of emotional development. So this is what you need to work on this week, being really heart-centered, feeling those true love feelings, and being very present for the divine feminine and mindful, gratitude, and embracing that transformation and cleaning up those karmic messes that both of you have. All right. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you for asking questions. I'm sorry I don't do live questions in the mornings. The readings are just too long for me to be able to do that. But I will be back later this afternoon once I've recharged over on Pearl's Prayers on TikTok, doing some live readings. Those goes very fast, but a lot of good messages come out from those readings. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.